Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight the awesome Green Man Gaming birthday sale that is going on right now. Some of the cheaper offerings, maybe I'll do a video later on some of their more expensive titles that are available, but they have so many great deals available right now across a wide array of price ranges. So let's just get right into it and let's talk about some of these games. I think all of these are actually mostly under $10. Some of them are slightly over, but we'll get to those at the end. Alright, first up, Control Ultimate Edition, 75% off for $9.84. What a great deal this is. Control, obviously done by Remedy, the guys that brought you Alan Wake, as well as Quantum Break. Control, in my opinion, is their best game that they've done. I think the game visually looks great. I think the gameplay is a significant step up from some of their other offerings, and I think the story's still pretty interesting, and you get the DLC with this. $9.84 is just a slam dunk deal. Would strongly recommend that. Alright, next up, Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, 80% off for $6. I've loved the Tomb Raider game since the 2013 reboot, and this one is, in my opinion, the best of the three, being Tomb Raider 2013, Rise, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Game has a decent bit of content, and another game that PC performance is really solid, and if you want to do everything, that'll take you. I'm not saying this game's gonna have, 40 hours of content, but it's got a little bit to do, and just gameplay-wise, very good, and at $6, I think it's a slam dunk good deal as well. Alright, let's talk Metal Gear, because we got a couple of Metal Gear games to talk about here. First up, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Definitive Experience, 80% off for $6. If you're gonna buy MGS5, this is the bundle you want to buy. This includes Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, the Phantom Pain, the big game, and then a bunch of DLC content. Now, the DLC isn't anything too major, but you're getting all that stuff at $6, which is just a ridiculously good deal. I know MGS5, when it came out, had its fair share of controversy. However, at this point, we're, 7 years removed from the initial release of the game, and most of that has gone to the wayside. If you're buying this game now, you're just going into it wanting a good action-adventure stealth game, and MGS5 is definitely going to give you that, so go buy it for $6. I think it's great. And then if you want something a little bit more wild, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is a great time as well. 80% off for $6 as well. This is, of course, done by Platinum Games and a super over-the-top action title starring Raiden. Just fantastic, amazing soundtrack, one of the best soundtracks that you're going to hear out of a video game. Maybe it's not for everyone as far as the soundtrack goes, but if you're into rock, you're gonna like this soundtrack quite a bit. Right off the top, when you hear a song like Rules of Nature, it's hard not to get into it. Gameplay-wise, a little over the top, but definitely works well in this one. $6, I think, for Metal Gear Rising is a fantastic deal. Alright, next up, we have Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown for $8.25. If you want an action flight title, this is a really good one. Another game with a great soundtrack, kind of underrated for having a quality soundtrack, but it's definitely there. Fast-paced gameplay out of this one as well. Again, action flight gameplay. Not a great narrative by any stretch of the imagination, but $8.25 is getting you a pretty good game. And, yeah, definitely a good buy, especially at this price. Alright, next up, Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, 84% off for $9.60. A lot of people will compare Tokyo Xanadu to Persona. Definitely not at that level. Persona 4 and Persona 5 are just elite tier JRPGs. Tokyo Xanadu quite ain't at that level, but it's a fairly competent game in its own right, and while I wouldn't say, pay north of $30 for it, you're paying south of $10, so that's definitely a great pickup. Charming cast of characters as well. I think $9.60 is a good buy for Tokyo Xanadu. Next up, we got Deus Ex Human Revolution, and I'll throw out Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Human Revolution is $3, Mankind Divided is $6.75. By the way, Human Revolution is the director's cut, includes some cool additional content, the DLC as well, which is quite nice. The missing link. I do think Human Revolution is the better game. Mankind Divided is good in its own right, but Human Revolution was just a game that I thought was stronger narratively. Mankind Divided probably had the better gameplay, but both games are quite good. I think Deus Ex as an IP has so many more legs to it. Hopefully, now that, they've been acquired Deus Ex can see the light of day once again. I think a third game would be fantastic to see. But yeah, play Human Revolution first if you haven't played either of these games, and then jump into Mankind Divided. You'll have a good time with both of those. And the digital deluxe is $675, while the base game is $450. Next up, we got Just Cause 3 XXL Edition for $4.20. This is a game that was an absolute train wreck of a PC port back when it initially came out, but it is considerably better since its initial launch. It runs fairly well, but you're going into this game not expecting anything like to hook you narratively, let's just put it that way. The story of Juan Rico Rodriguez is not something that'll leave you up at night, but if you want a game that you can just zone out, have fun with its open world, just get into a lot of crazy gameplay, Just Cause 3 definitely will offer you that, and I think at this price, it's quite good. Batman Arkham Knight. Speaking of bad PC ports, Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition, 84% off for $624. I mean, I think this might be one of the worst PC ports of all time when it came out. Obviously, it is night and day from when it came out, but man, oh man, that 2015 release did not do me any favors. Arkham Knight's still a very, very good game. Premium Edition has the additional content, and yeah, it's a fun game. I even like the Batmobile sections. I know some people were not into it at all. Not a colossally big open world, especially comparatively speaking to some of the big open worlds we see these days, but still pretty darn big, and you'll have quite a bit of content to get into as well, especially if you want to do everything. Relatively good story attached to it as well. Definitely, obviously, play Arkham Asylum and Arkham City first. Those are great games as well. And you can just jump right into Arkham Knight. I'm just saying, it's worthwhile to play the other two games as well. I believe they're on sale. A couple of deals that are above $10. Monster Hunter World, 57% off for $12.75. This is the base Monster Hunter World game, so just keep that in mind. Obviously, a game that you can sink a ton of time into. Capcom did a tremendous job of keeping this game supported for a long time. Yeah, you don't get Iceborne with just buying the base game. Iceborne does add a lot of content, but if you do want to buy it, you can, and it goes on sale all the time, so you can always buy that down the line if you do want. And then lastly, XCOM 2, the collection, is 89% off for $11.05. Great deal here as well. Always recommend to pick up the collection so you get the War of the Chosen expansion. This game had some issues on PC initially. Last I checked, I had a mostly smooth experience, so take that for what you will. Yeah, fun tactics title. Can definitely get quite challenging, but definitely worth your while. At $11.05, I also think that's a really, really solid price point, given all the content that you get with the additional content that comes from the collection. But that is going to do it for me. Links to all of these will be in the description box below. Thanks to Green Man Gaming for always supporting the channel. That is much appreciated. And yeah, they offer you guys some great games at great prices, and they support the channel, so go check them out, bookmark them, and they're running this birthday sale, I think, until late May, so you guys got quite a while. They've got a lot of other great stuff running right now. For example, they have the Death Stranding Director's Cut as a star deal for $25.27 right now. That's something to check out as well. But links to everything I mentioned in this video will be in the description box below, and as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.